Well, good evening, everybody. Today there will be 2 live streams, which is very exciting. One of them will be the 12 days of Christmas, and the other one will be America-Christmas, which is the worst pun I've ever used in my entire life. So we're starting on the 12 days of Christmas stream, and then to save me the hassle of editing things and the possibility of YouTube editing the audio out, which happened on the Christmas Eve stream, I will then be moving over to the other one. So you'll all have to come with me. Very exciting. That's if I remember. Don't get going on the chocolate before I end the stream, because my God, it smells amazing. But that's not why we're here now. So, welcome everybody to the 12th day of Christmas. We've been around the houses a bit. We've had some international ones. We've had some Danish crisps. We've had some Spanish crisps. We've had some Chinese crisps. And we've had some allegedly hot crisps. Now, about allegedly hot things. Some of you will have already realised what these are going to be. I'm not happy about this. I'm not happy about these. These are usually ramen noodles. They are a very famously hot brand of ramen noodles. Samyang. Hot chicken flavour, which actually is not chicken at all. In fact, the ingredients are in English on the back here, and the chicken flavour is actually salt, paprika extract, MSG, green tea flavour, and curry powder, which are really strange. They're made in Korea. I've never even had the noodles, and frankly, I'm absolutely terrified. Now, full disclosure on these, some of you will also have noticed they are actually marginally out of date. In fact, if I hadn't pointed that out, maybe you wouldn't have noticed. I bought these from the Korean supermarket in London months ago, and I do mean months ago, because obviously I haven't been to London for months, and therefore it is possible that them being a bit out of date may have an effect on their level of spiciness, so this might not be a fair test. But I didn't want to let them go to waste. I put them to the back of a cupboard, completely forgot about them. And they are in a hermetically sealed foil bag, and on that basis I suspect they will be fine, which terrifies me because I don't know how hot these are. So I've got some water on standby, but I also have some ice cream on standby in the freezer just in case. Because I don't like what's happening to that character. What's that about? Eats the thing and turns into some sort of bizarre fire-breathing thingy. I don't know what any of the Korean means. I just know that they are hot chicken flavour zalduk, which could mean anything at all. Anything at all. Everybody just says bloody hot. So, oh God, this is also a huge bag. So if they are really hot, I've got 4 servings in this, which is going to be fun. Then it says I had some that had a crying fox on the package. A crying fox. Well, I've got a fire-breathing chicken thing. So if I could get into them, that would be... If I could get into them, that would be a start. I was going to get into them in a way that would allow me to reseal them afterwards, but no, viewer, but no. Such practicality is not compatible with a live stream of this low quality. So, I'm in. Do all really hot crisps have to be red? Let's see whether terrible camera can show you. There we go. Terrifying. So, Astrigali says, I'm looking forward to seeing Jenny breathe fire. I wish I could. That'd be amazing. Right, let's do the smell test. Again, sort of like playing with possible not fire here because they are old. They're old hot chicken crisps. My nose is fully in the bag. I would say I can smell just a very little bit of artificial chicken flavour. That's about it. Oh God, I hope these haven't got... Oh, what a letdown this would be if they've gone to there. I'd have to buy some more, get them posted to me. Okay, right. Of course, they might not actually be that hot. And in fairness, I have just eaten some quite hot ramen. So it might be that in comparison to that, these are really not that impressive. Camera, why you do this? Why you mess up? There we go. It's a thingy. Now it's not a thingy. Now it's a thingy. Now it's not a thingy. God, that's irritating. Right. I just smell of, let's say, artificial chicken. It's the, I don't know whether anybody's ever had chicken flavoured ramen, but 9 times out of 10 it hasn't got any chicken in it. So, here we go. Still crunchy. Very sweet, very sweet. Spice starting. Spice at back of mouth. Spice at back of throat. Fear out of dateness may be reducing spice quantity. They are very, very sweet. They certainly don't taste of chicken of any description. The texture is really like breakfast cereal. They remind me of... Which breakfast cereal is it? It'll come to me, but I can't remember. Okay, now I've had 2. There is a bit of an accumulation. Nemit says that usually they're glazed with honey. They absolutely are. They're so sweet. They're a bit hot. They're a bit hot. It sort of gathers at the back of your mouth. But, as I say, I have just eaten some relatively hot ramen noodles. So I'm wondering whether between that and these potentially losing a bit of their flavour, I mean, they're really crunchy. They certainly haven't gone off or anything. God, stupid flipping camera. I like the flavour of them a lot. I like the flavour underneath the spice. It's very nice. The green tea thing is a bit weird. But you can taste it. And you can taste the curry powder. And you can certainly taste the paprika extract. All hot things have paprika extract. Why is this? I don't know. I would say they are pleasantly spicy. They're not fire-breathing spicy, but what they do have over the other ones that I've had over the last few days is they're getting me here, which the other ones absolutely haven't. The Walker's ones just sort of ignite in your mouth and then go away, and they weren't very hot anyway. The jalapeno mini cheddars just tasted of jalapeno. They weren't hot. The Crunch Chips, the Crunch Chips Inferno, wasn't remotely Inferno of any description. I would say that there is a general chilli effect, and it's very nice. Now, Nemit seems to be the only person who's with us tonight who's had these. So, how hot are they normally? Is it because these are out of date that they're not that hot? Or are they just not that hot, full stop? I would imagine that somebody who's not used to heat wouldn't like this sensation very much. And I also reckon if I ate too many of these, I'd have chronic indigestion. But I wouldn't say that they are super hot in any way at all. I might have to try the noodles. I might have to try the noodles to see what they're like. But I'm sure that the noodles... Have I got the right ones? They're notorious for being so bloody hot that people don't like them very much. And then there's another one made by... can't think who it is. Don't think it's the same company that has like a skull and crossbones on it and it's all a bit mad. I think this might be the next level down. But Yeah, I would agree, Nemit. The pleasant and warming is actually a really, really good way of putting it. This is a good winter snack. I agree. They are pleasant. They're warming. They're not. It doesn't fade in the same way as the other ones that I've had. So I'm really happy about that. They are edible. They are pleasant. They are a bit hot, but they taste nice. It's not this overwhelming, oh my god, we've said this is going to be hot, so we're going to make it really hot to the expense of everything else in it. Koreans do crisps that taste of more than one thing exceptionally well. They are brilliant at things that mix with honey or mix with fish or mix with chili or mix with whatever. And also, the stuff is generally quite unusual. It's a bit like sort of salt and sweet popcorn idea, but they've taken it way off. It's been ages since I had anything Korean, and I miss it. I miss the Korean supermarket. I want to go. I might have to get myself some, I'm sure. I mean, they're probably essential retailer, but I'm sure they probably do mail order. Last time I went in there and bought these, which was a long, long time ago, I bought quite a lot of stuff, and the owner gave me an orange, and I've never forgotten that, and I don't really know why, and it was a very nice orange, and I ate it on the train home. Ooh, I can feel these, you know. I can feel these. That's good. That's the sign of a proper chilli thing. I wonder whether it's actually the curry powder that's hot in these rather than anything chili related, because I don't remember seeing any chili, sort of chili pepper extract other than paprika. They've got sorts of rubbish in them. And they're also very calorific. But I've got a nice big bag, so I can spend winter nights eating my Korean snacks. I'm happy. It's quite a good end to Crispmas, which I'll be sad to see go, but which my scales won't. Because every year I end up with piles and piles and piles and piles of crisps, and it doesn't do me any good. Speaking of not doing myself any good, it is time to move on to our last opportunity to do something Christmas related. So I hope that you will join me in the other stream, which will come up in just a moment. But I will leave you with these, which are very positive and very nice, and I like them. Have a very Merry Christmas, and do tell me in the comments which one you think you would like the most if you tried them, or indeed if you have tried them. We've had some very interesting crisp education related things going on in the comments. It's been great. Wow, that's the end of Christmas. I'll see you again for it next year, probably. But in the meantime, let's hop over to the other stream and have an America Christmas.